That's enough! Sit down and stay there. What are we gonna do with him?
We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kyiv, Ukraine, weighing in at 358 pounds, Adam Black.
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here. It's time to cut the disrespect. The Don is in the building.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Messing with Tony D can be a dangerous proposition.
Yeah, the Don is tough as nails with plenty of street smarts.
Well, D'Angelo has already developed quite the family in NXT, amassing success and winning titles.
But now the question is, can he keep focused and succeed in all of WWE?
Well, he better, because there's always competition to unseat the Don.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Flipping the script with a headlock.
Sharp punch. What a knee to the face.
Right to the back.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Both arms captured. and vitriolic stomps. Just stomping every single part of his body.
And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange. He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now.
Back into the ring now.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Oh, look at this combination of strikes.
Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Oh!
Tony timed that one.
Setting it up. Boom! He seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault.
He's got to do something, anything to get back in this fight.
Stop it away!
Oh, I don't have you seeing stars. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
What a counter by Tony.
D'Angelo finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Tony showing it's not a time.
Here we go. It's popping off. Ooh. Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Oh, man.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Ooh. Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the front lines now. Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Blow right in the back of the neck. Climbing up to the top rope, dragging their opponent with them. From way up high, avalanche powerbomb.
D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pierce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Who knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know.
But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Well, turns out I've been working on a handshake agreement here, so it shouldn't be too hard to wiggle my way out of it. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit. This is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down? We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, Gloria Wade.
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring.
Here comes the pride of Puerto Rico.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
A quick-witted Dynamo. Vega is full of surprises in the ring and on the microphone.
As a 15-year veteran, this is not some underdog to overlook.
The first ever queen of the ring, as hard-nosed as they come, but always does so with poise and grace.
Carries herself with immense pride for both her culture and in-ring abilities.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take no prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
Showcasing strength in this situation, pushing the opposition to the ropes.
Oh, God. Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
These will keep you down.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Running Hurricanrana.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Dry. Looking to get airborne here. Back into the ring here.
Off the top.
And no one there.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Look at this. Incredible.
Into a German suplex.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Oh, my God.
Wow, what a move. Zelina experiencing a bit of a setback with that maneuver.
Incredible roundhouse kick. Ouch. Sharp knee rocks her.
Kick gets caught.
Oh, man. Dealing out some damage and looking good doing it. She created separation with the knee. Enziguri finds its mark.
And now she's making it to the top rope here. And saw what was coming. That look out.
Spectacular diving Hurricanrana.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Big impact.
Oh my goodness, just punishing their opponent.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Cinched up, driven into the mat. It's over. Oh my goodness! Kick to the spine.
She's looking winded now.
And now is the time to dig deep, to start tapping into your stamina reserves.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Deadlift German suplex.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Got their opponent up. Snake eyes.
Going up to the top now. Uh-oh.
Way too long.
Diving moonsault. And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Heavy work.
And look at this.
God. Zelina is in big, big trouble.
Into the cover. And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
Here is your winner, Gloria Lee.
What a debut. She not only only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in...
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
For Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think...
From the heavens, man! Splash from the top!
Uh-oh, something big is coming.
He gets into the ring. Uh-oh. Ouch.
And a carefully measured knee drop.
Propped up in the corner. Perilous position for him to be in here. And it has got to be demoralizing just being tossed.
No.
High risk cross body. Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
Ooh. Rolling elbow right on the mark. Hammering down on the knee.
So much damage has already been done.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
From the top. Good Lord, taking flight.
From all the way up, wasted no time flying out to the floor. She's ready to do some serious damage, courtesy of that steel chair.
The chair projected right to their face.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes. Connects. Saw it coming. Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Punishing their opponent.
Raw drop kick.
Kick down low.
Code red.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Don't do it!
And complete
off the rope to the outside tope con hilo.
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile. Up and over.
Sliced bread.
Target acquired. This only ends one way. Catching Jane off guard.
Dragon twist cutter.
Can that keep Jason
soaring?
All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
She dodges out of the way. Oh, ouch. Stopping their opponent.
Followed by a forearm smash. Oh, that hurt.
Moonsault. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Lift off.
No! Lift it up. What's next?
Avalanche powerbomb. King is done.
Setting it up. And Jane reverses it.
He gets him with the knee. Vicious knee. Right in the breadbasket.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Raw drop kick.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
She countered that into her own offense.
Oh, here it comes. Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Stunner.
There is no way she gets up from that. Carefully. Ooh, harsh kick. Heading back to the ring.
Oh, he fights Lexus back.
Kick right to the midsection. Enziguri finds its mark.
And now headed to the outside. She's heading outside the ring now.
Bam! Nasty kick. Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that. Sit straight into the barricade. Off the barricade.
He's no longer looking at his best.
Yeah, Jane was definitely hoping to make a major statement there. Unpacks a well-placed punch. Hoisted up. From the top.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
Bang!
Ooh. Oof, got clipped by the thrown kendo stick.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
And the forearm smash. Wow, breath to the lower back.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Sunset flip. Great agility.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
Steel chair to the temple. Oh my gosh. Boom. Ducks through. Up and over. Look at this athleticism. Bang! Right to the side of the face. Tremendous balance.
Going for it again.
Ooh.
And it seems like his head might be the target here.
Stunner! This has to be it. There's no...
Here.
And it looks like she has swift justice in mind.
Catching Jane off guard.
Dragon twist cutter.
That hit her perfectly. Will she recover?
Check out the springboard. Misses the target. She's back in the ring now.
Oh man, we all know what's coming here.
She's headed out.
Setting up for something here.
Lexus King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
Did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity Championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral on this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexus King and Jason Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Incoming!
Bang! Never saw it coming.
Coming in off the tag. Raw drop kick.
And he's tagging his partner in. A running Hurricane Rana.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Drop kick to the back. Ooh.
Oh my God, a DDT!
Lights out.
Golly, that sounded rough.
She gets put in the corner. She fights back with the counter.
Running Hurricane Rana. That kind of agility is what earned them the title.
What a pump kick. Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick. That physical nature of Jane's being met head on. Tag made. Here we go.
Vicious right forearm.
Clothesline.
And makes the tag to their partner.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Running Hurricane Fantastic.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
Get back here. Leg lariat.
The champ using every tool they have to protect their reign.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Tag's made.
Oh yeah, not waiting any longer to get in this.
Mat slam with some attitude. Stops that offense from connecting.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lex is king with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Come back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?